What's your name, bro? Who is you, bro? Who is you?
So we found 3 weapons in the vehicle. Any of those weapons belong to you?
No, sir.
No.
I'm at my house.
Okay,
I got
I'm asking you.
For battery, domestic violence.
Put your hands behind your back.
That's what he said.
So I can't.
I didn't take off.
Living in the celebrity spotlight can be hard, and some people handle it much better than others. On today's episode, we're going to get a closer look at the misdeeds of celebrities from the world of rap music, Hollywood blockbusters, and prize fighting. Get comfortable and watch how law enforcement handled these 7 celebrity confrontations. Boxer Gervonta Davis. On December 27, 2022 in Broward County, Florida, a 911 call was placed by a distraught woman who claimed she feared for her life. The woman was the girlfriend of professional boxer Gervonta "Tank" Davis. Officers rushed to the boxer's home to investigate the claims and potentially save her life. When officers arrived at the luxury home, the caller was trying to flee the scene and Davis was attempting to stop her. He explained that she was free to leave if she wanted and mentioned nothing about an assault. After confirming her story in person, they asked him for his side of the story. He wasn't cooperative, so the officers helped him tell it.
All right, you come over here. You come over here, please, and stand with him. With my partner.
Yes, sir. What, any weapons on you?
Huh? What is that?
The charger, man.
The charger? Okay.
Get anything on you?
Stay with him.
I'm at my house.
Okay. I don't know. I'm asking you. Gotta ask you. Who was in the car?
This is my car. She took my car.
Who's she to you?
We'll just be right here.
My child mother.
Oh, okay. All right. Does she have any weapons?
No.
All right.
What the hell, bro?
You know, people just...
All right, sir. What's your side of this?
She's trying to take my car. This is my truck. All my keys is placed on the counter in there. She took my car key and she trying to leave with my car.
Okay.
That's it.
Where does she live?
Huh?
Where does she live? Where does she
I don't
live?
know her exact address, but
well, does she live in Canada? Does she live in the United States?
Come on, man. Y'all.
No, but she's local or she's visiting.
She's local.
She live in Parkland?
No, she don't live in Parkland.
What city does she live in? Help me out.
I don't know. She can tell you better than that. You were just talking to her.
I know, but I'm asking you.
I cannot.
Where's she trying to go with it?
I'm new. I mean, I just moved here a year ago. I don't know what part of it.
That's your baby?
Yes, that's my daughter.
Does the baby live with you or with her?
With her.
And you don't know where your baby lives?
You trying to make this about...
I'm trying to find out what happened.
Okay, wasn't you just talking to her? Can she provide all them information to you?
Well, let me ask you this. I was just talking to her. What if she told me that you beat the piss out of her and you jumped on top of her and started punching her in the face? Should I just go ahead and take that as...
but don't you know...
It's your side of the story. Give your side.
Have you just talking to her though? What the information that she gave you? Can't she tell you?
You want me to just take everything she says?
I'm not from here.
Okay, but you want me to just take everything she says as fact?
All I'm just saying is I'm not from here. I don't know her exact address.
Okay, that's fine.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm not asking for her exact address. How did she get here?
She drove with my car. Yes, my car.
To get here?
Yes, my car.
Okay.
Yes.
Did you give her that car?
No, I did not.
Did you let her drive that car?
Yes.
17 Bravo 3 Copy,
moving around with my
well,
car.
she got here. From wherever she lives, she drove the car here, so she takes the car home.
No, she don't. That's
9-1 drop off 5851 Holbrook Road.
Is it in your name?
5851 Holbrook Road.
Under my name.
You want her to leave today?
Yes, I want her to leave.
How is she supposed to leave?
It's 1329.
I have a
Can she get it right? You said you have a driver.
Hold on, just hold on.
Yes.
How is she going to leave?
Trying to make
How is she gonna leave? What do you mean? What do I mean?
I have somebody that I have a driver that will take her wherever.
Get him over here then. If you're gonna kick someone out of your house, you know.
Sir, you don't have to do that. You don't have to do that.
I don't have to. I'm sorry. I don't have to do what?
After spending several minutes being frustrated by Davis, a second officer talked to the victim to make sure she told the same story. She did, and the marks on her face told the officers all they needed to know. Tank continued to deny hitting her.
He hit you like behind the ear, kind of in the head?
Here, my head.
Where your hand is?
Yes.
Is it swollen or anything?
No, it just hurts.
It just hurts?
Yes.
Okay, so he hit you like that. Then how about the lip? How did that happen?
Because how he hit me, like probably like with the hand, but I don't.
So that was one strike?
Yes.
That got both the side of your head and then
This side of my face.
and then came across the side of your face and caught your lip, and your lip like looks like it probably hit your tooth inside your mouth and caused a little abrasion there. Okay.
No problem. Are you 97 or something or going on?
What is that, your alarm? Is that your alarm?
Because the gate messed up now.
Oh, okay. Hey, listen, this is going a little bit different now. She's alleging that you hit her.
Of course you're going to say that because
Okay,
she wanted... Come on, bro.
this is a good thing, is that you got cameras all over your house. So if you hit her, it will be on camera, right?
Yeah.
Just like if you didn't hit her, it would be on camera.
Yeah. Of course
Okay.
you're going to say that.
Well,
But the only thing is, I got to wait till the driver get here because he's the one that works the
the
camera.
cameras? Okay. All right, well, we're not going anywhere.
After being placed under arrest, the officers tried to reason with his associate, hoping to make the situation clear to someone other than the suspect, who still refused to accept what was happening.
For battery, domestic violence.
Put your hands behind your back.
You got handcuffs?
Who's he? Who's he? Okay.
Can you explain to me what's going on?
He's going to jail for domestic violence. Okay. I'm trying to explain to him. He has a 4-year-old inside the house. Okay. We have to make sure that 4-year-old is with someone that can be trusted, that he's okay with, and that we're okay with. Okay. He's playing hard with us right now because I get it that he's upset, but we can't just leave the 4-year-old here without double checking who that 4-year-old is with. Where is the mother of the child? Where we can try to get the mother of the child to come over here. I get he's upset, but we still have to watch out for the 4-year-old.
Okay. Okay. I understand.
So, but it's not just, he doesn't understand, it's not just somebody. We have to, we
He's-
can't
he's
just leave
right
the
here.
4-year-old
He's
out.
I'm right here. Listen.
The manager's right here.
I know
So
his.
what-
I know
Where
his
is the
daughter.
mother?
The mother's not here.
Where is she?
She's not here. She's not in the state.
Yeah, she doesn't live in Florida.
She don't live here.
You have custody?
Yes.
Okay.
And you're good with him, your manager?
Yes.
So, you know what I
Can
mean?
you give me the basis of the arrest?
Domestic violence.
Okay. On what premise?
He struck her.
Okay. What proof do you have of that?
We have,
Because obviously he has a gash on his face. He was
okay,
struck.
listen.
Go ahead.
We have domestic violence. He struck her. He's going to go to jail. We can't, he has to go to jail.
Okay, now
You cannot strike somebody.
Hold on. Hold on. Do you have that wish that? Do you have that
Yeah,
on?
I've seen
pictures
everything.
or
I see the
anything?
mark on her too.
Okay.
Okay.
So
So how can you just
how
go
can you
off
say
with
that for him?
somebody? I struck her.
I don't
I
know.
never struck her.
Listen, you're his manager,
talk to him.
not his
I never struck
attorney.
that girl.
I'm not going to debate this with you. Come on, listen.
I'm doing that.
I get it.
We'll do it. Not you. We'll do it.
They're going to do it. Okay? You don't walk up on cops doing their job. And if I tell you to back up, I'm going to tell you to back up. So I'm going to tell you to back up. Now I'm going to do it this way.
I'm right here.
No, I want you to back up. That's how we're going to do it. You don't walk up on cops doing something.
I wasn't.
Especially when someone tells you not to.
You didn't see it, sir. He had his property.
It doesn't matter.
It
doesn't matter.
It does matter.
We'll give you his property
If
when
he's-
we're ready to give you the property.
He was giving it to me. He was
Okay.
handing it to me his keys. You see, I have them in my
Leave.
hand.
Leave. Go. Goodbye.
Javante Davis was charged with battery causing bodily harm. The charges were later dropped. David Keckner. In Ohio on July 4th, 2022, a patrol officer conducted a traffic stop on a white car that was speeding and swerving all over the road. When they talked to the driver, he was clearly impaired and his car reeked of alcohol. The officer had already recognized him as actor David Keckner, who played Champ Kind in the Anchorman movie series and Todd Packer on The Office. He wouldn't be able to entertain his way out of this situation.
Hey, Trooper Bean, State Highway Patrol. So it's my understanding you're going to West Virginia?
Yes, sir.
Okay, gotcha. Where are you coming from tonight?
Cincinnati.
Cincinnati? Okay. What part of Cincinnati?
The airport.
What's your last name? I know who you are. I was gonna say I thought that looked like you. Okay.
Sure.
Were you out? Are you doing something in Ironton?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What were you doing in Ironton?
Well, no. Huntington first.
Okay.
102nd.
Okay, gotcha. Are you doing like your tour right now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Did you drive out here?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Good.
Well, I'm from Cincinnati.
You drove here from Cincinnati, but you're going to Huntington right now?
Yes, sir.
But you're doing your tour right now?
Yes.
When do you do your tour for Huntington? Not tonight, I'm sure. It's too early in the morning.
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right, gotcha. How much we have to drink tonight?
One.
One beer or one shot of liquor or what?
No. One beer.
One beer? Okay. I'm just going to ask you to step out and run you through a couple things to make sure you're safe to drive, okay?
You didn't tell me he's had one beer.
Okay, gotcha. It's going to be the second car back, okay?
Yes, sir.
Keckner was pleasant to the officers and offered to perform the field sobriety test. They weren't necessary to prove he was drunk, but the officers wanted to follow procedure to make sure the charges were going to hold up in court.
All right, Mr. Keckner, you can come right over here for me. Do you wear contacts or glasses or anything?
No, I don't.
Okay. Would you consider yourself in overall good health? Would you consider yourself in overall good health? Are you on any medications currently?
Yes,
and then any history of head injuries that cause you day-to-day issues? All right, you're a bit taller than me. If you want, you can kind of sit on my hood there while I run you through a couple things, okay? That way it puts you a little more eye level than me. All right, perfect. So what I'll ask you to do, just follow the tip of my pen with your eyes and eyes only, okay? I don't want you to move your head or anything. It'll be the tip of the pen right there. Take a second to blink and we'll keep going. You can take a second to blink and we'll keep going. I'll tell you what, just for the sake of this, I'll have you again stand up here. I hate to ask you, are you able to carry your rear deck? We'll stay put. I was going to move you, but you can go and take another seat there.
As expected, he failed the test miserably, and he was taken to the local jail for the night.
You remember where you left off?
Well, 5.
Okay.
4, actually.
All right, so you can go ahead and stop. The last thing I'll ask you to do is just walk to the front of my car for me. Good. You can walk just anyway. Just keep facing my car. Did you put your hands behind your back?
141 on Hacklock Henry, Zebra Henry, 8678.
You're under arrest for ODI, operating a vehicle while impaired. Do you have a watch or anything you'd like me to take off of you before I handcuff you, sir?
No.
Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to handcuff you and Mirandize you.
No.
Okay. Do you understand what impairment is? Okay, you've been arrested for operating a vehicle while impaired. Have you ever been arrested for ODI before, sir?
Yes, sir.
When was the last time?
December 2022.
2022.
2021.
2021, this past December?
Sure.
Okay. What state was that in?
California.
Okay. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you in court. You have the right to talk to a lawyer for advice before he asks you any questions and have a lawyer present with you during questioning. If you're unable to pay a lawyer, one will be appointed for you prior to any questioning if you so desire. If you wish to answer questions now without a lawyer present, you have the right to stop answering questions at any time. You also have the right to stop answering at any time until you talk to a lawyer. Do you understand your rights, sir?
He was charged with driving under the influence. Our third case takes us to Georgia, where a Grammy Award-winning rap artist threatened a security guard. Rapper T.I. On May 16, 2018, in McDonough, Georgia, officers were dispatched to the Eagles Landing Country Club after a security guard working the entrance gate was threatened by a man who he refused to let into the club. When the officers arrived, they discovered the man was Clifford Harris, popularly known as Grammy Award-winning rapper T.I. It should be pointed out that Harris lived in that community, but the security guard, Yuan James, didn't recognize him after just waking up from a nap. Harris was eventually let in, but not before making threats, and those threats were so loud that the police dispatcher could hear him over the phone during James's call.
the address you going to, bud? Say what? What's the address you going to?
Harris. I'm Harris.
Harris.
Hey, bro. You said what the address. Look, hey, let's just keep it all the way posted. You was asleep. Okay? I'm here. So just look me up. I'm Harris. You ain't got, you know.
What's the address?
Green Eagle. Harris. What?
What's the address you going to, bud?
Bro, this is funny. Man, open the motherfucking gate, bro. I done told you my name. My name is Harris. I
You ain't gonna talk to me like
away,
that.
my nigga. Hey, man, open the motherfucking my nigga.
You ain't gonna talk to me like that, man.
Cause you sleep. You waking up and trying to motherfucker some authority. But my nigga, you asleep, bro. I got you on tape sleep.
Can you please let him in?
Man, open the motherfucking gate, cuz. All that police doing, nigga. Open the motherfucking gate, nigga.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, please let him in. His name is on there.
What's the address?
Man, nigga, we done said the same shit, nigga. Green Eagle, nigga. We done said, nigga, open the motherfucking gate, nigga. Do your job, nigga, and hit that button. What is wrong with you?
After nearly 4 minutes of being denied access, T.I. had enough and approached the window. That's when the 911 call was placed. The rapper was let through but promised that the situation wasn't over.
Man, hit the motherfucking button. Worker, hit the button. You want me to get out, nigga? You want me to hit for you? Hit the motherfucking button, nigga. Man, hit the button, nigga. Man, hit the button, cuz. Man, hit the button, nigga.
Who are you talking to?
Who I'm talking to? I'm talking to the worker at the gate of the property where I pay the motherfucking mortgage at, nigga. Hit the motherfucking button and let me in. Cuz hey, look, hoe ass nigga. What's your motherfucking name, hoe nigga? What's your motherfucking name, hoe nigga? What's your name, bro? What's your name, bro? You work for me, man. What's your name, bro? Who is you, bro? Who is you? What's your name, man? What's your name, man? Tell me what is your name, sir? Are you refusing to tell me who you are, sir? Bro, look at me. Look at me. Look at me, sir. Hey, I'm talking to you.
You're talking to me.
Yes, I'm talking to you. What's your name, sir?
James explained to the 911 dispatcher exactly what happened and that Harris promised he'd return, prompting officers to be dispatched. Before they arrived, Harris's promise was fulfilled, and he returned to the security booth looking for answers.
What's the location of your emergency? Sir, I'm sorry, I cannot hear you at all. It's like there's an echo.
I have a Eagles flying away, and I need it. It's a fix like right now. I've been trying to tie it, and yes, Eagles landing Country Club. And the guy went back and come back home when he's coming to the guard gate.
Okay, I understand you're at Eagles Landing Country Club and you said someone's coming back. What's
Yes, ma'am.
What's the address?
It's 100 Eagles Landing Way.
Okay, and who's coming back?
There's a guest, there's not a guest, but a resident who went back to his house and walking back here at the guard shack where I'm at.
Hold on just a second for me, okay?
After he had threatened me.
Sir, are you far away from the phone? Because I'm having a really hard time hearing you.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, am I on speakerphone?
Can you step back? Can you step back?
I'm here. Am I on speakerphone?
When officers arrived, Harris explained his side of the situation, claiming he only requested the man's name and the name of his supervisor so he could file a complaint to make sure he wasn't kept out of the community again.
Told him who I was. I'm on the list. I own property here. And he's still being unprofessional. Finally, when he did open the gate, I asked him, "What's your name, sir? I need to speak to your superior. What is your name?" He never gave me his name.
You don't have to.
You don't have to.
You can just call up the main. They know who's working. Call his boss. They know who's working. You know.
That's fine. I came back up here because I wanted to get his name.
All right. Well, they don't want to give you his name. So he eventually let you in, correct?
Yes.
Y'all got your license? Let me go talk to him. Just get him.
In a surprising twist, Harris's friend was placed under arrest for having an outstanding warrant, but Harris wouldn't walk away from the situation either.
So hold on, step back here for me and talk to me real quick. You know your social? Mm-hmm.
Is there a problem?
Yeah.
Huh?
I'll explain to you in a minute. Just turn around for me. We gotta go ahead and detain you. You have a possible warrant out of Clayton County.
A warrant out of Clayton County?
Possible warrant out of Clayton County. Just go ahead and turn around for me. I gotta detain you. I'll get it for you in a minute. Just turn around for me. Send for a copy of social. Hold up. What you need? You say you need keys?
Yeah.
Like car keys? All keys?
Right here. No, I have them. Okay.
You gonna give it to
Yeah.
Mr. Harris?
Yes, sir.
Right?
Yeah. And my money.
So you just want
Give him everything.
you give him the wallet too?
Yeah. And look, wait.
Phone?
Phone and wallet. I mean money. Man, can I have a cigarette?
Not right now, bro. We still got to confirm it. If it's not confirmed, then you get take them off.
T.I. was charged with simple assault, disorderly conduct, and public drunkenness. He pleaded no contest to the charges and was ordered to pay a $300 fine. Ty Dolla $ign. On September 5th, 2018, in Atlanta, Georgia, a law enforcement officer on foot patrol approached a vehicle in a parking lot and asked why it smelled like marijuana. After the driver ignored his question, he put in a call requesting backup, thinking he may have stumbled onto something bigger than someone smoking a joint. His instincts were right, and when the smoke cleared, Tyrone William Griffin, aka Ty Dolla $ign, was in handcuffs. A handful of officers arrived at the scene, and after a search of the suspect's van by a K-9 unit, they found drugs. Specifically, they found drugs in Ty Dolla $ign's backpack, marijuana, and cocaine.
What's the deal with the van?
Yeah.
Huh?
I'm on footbeat over here and I'm just walking through and that's all. That's all now. There's two in the car already.
Hey, what's up? What's going on?
You doing okay?
I ain't seen you in a long time.
I know.
What's been happening?
Good. You know.
Working hard.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
What's up, Chrome?
What's going on?
What? Who's driving?
They got it in the car. You right. Yeah, it's a music group. I know. Yeah, see.
Y'all a music group, you said?
You went, but I've been on 24. I want to get it run, man. So, okay. Y'all bought some out the That's $10 sign? Yes, sir. Yep.
Okay.
34, reach on my call. 2148, 154 stop. 733 Griffin Street.
Have we checked all these
Two black
bags?
males, white shirt, blue jeans, the other red shirt, black shirt.
You wanted to check him before, did you let your baby come out yet?
733 Griffin, two black males.
Huh, he already been out?
One red shirt, blue
Okay. Anything else? Okay, that was it? Alright, I'm cool with that then. Shoot. So Phelps, that's it. That's it.
You gotta have a couple $1,000 in cash, but
You said a couple thousand?
Yeah. Be a rapper. It's not too unusual. You're going around with.
Yeah, no, I mean it's not that much. So.
The ID materials.
Code 908, show me over there like 810.
But he was driving?
I don't know who was driving.
3111
We have to come out here later.
Who was driving? Who's driving?
he's in the back seat with the right. The other guy, he's behind the driver's side.
Okay.
He can certainly cash possession. We didn't find anything there. He said, what, he got the coke from the back?
He got the coke from the back seat, all the way in the back.
Oh, there was coke back there too?
He got a little top. He got a jar of cocaine, a little blue top.
Nobody, you know, they playing that game.
Okay. All right. Let's
pick up to each other.
Let's go. Yeah, let's go. We're gonna let him know. We're gonna let him know. We're gonna figure this out real quick. So, as far as where's the driver?
Ty and one of his associates were in the backseat of the police cruiser while the investigation continued, but they hadn't been Mirandized or given an explanation for the stop.
Okay. Okay. Have they been? Oh, you can stay. You can stay right there. And you're the rapper.
Yeah.
What's your name, sir?
Tyrone.
Tyrone. Okay. Have they been Mirandized? Did you give them a Miranda yet? Okay. I'm gonna both Mirandarize you. Okay. You understand what that means?
What is that?
Okay, you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. You have the right to an attorney if you can afford one. If you choose to speak to me without an attorney, you can go ahead and do so. Do you understand these rights as I just read them to you? Yes? Okay, do you wish to speak to me?
Yeah, what's wrong?
Okay, so we have some marijuana that was inside of that vehicle. You're the driver, okay? We also have a small container with cocaine in it. All right, so we have two people that were potentially sitting in the back seat with those said drugs. So it's either everybody takes the ride for that because you know it's within the vehicle, or the person that it belongs to can take possession of it. So I'm speaking to the both of you first.
We can talk to my guys right now if you let us go talk, and then we'll get it situated right now.
Okay, that's why I'm asking both of you first, because you're the driver. Okay, it's a very okay. Just listen to me, okay, real quick. There's a very strong odor of marijuana. You can't miss it, so you know that the marijuana was in there.
What I'm asking is, they weren't smoking anything.
Ty's crew needed an explanation of what was going on, so they knew how to proceed, and an officer was happy to explain it to them.
So that's why I told you I'm not concerned about it. I could give a shit about the damn weed. I write you a copy charge and you be on your way.
Oh, is that it?
But now the problem is we got this cocaine that we just found. Okay. So
that's from the car. Like we don't.
So do you know whose backpack that is right there? The blue one that was in the back there. Whose backpack is that?
Whose blue backpack is that in the back?
Hey, who has a blue backpack?
Like a Jansport backpack, a blue black backpack.
He said that was left over. If you look in there for whoever's ID is in there, that's who it is. Like, he said that was already in the car. Because
So you don't check your vehicle before you let other folks come in there?
Well, it was some drinks and stuff in there too, but I threw that away. I just saw a backpack.
But you just left the backpack and everything in there?
Kind of a rush thing.
What's your procedures when it comes to that? If you're a driver, what's your procedures if people leave stuff in there?
When I got back to the office,
huh?
I didn't see it on the front. When I was going to get back to the office, I was going to return it. I was going to turn it in. So I don't know whose it is, honestly.
That's a part of your policy, man. Like that's the kind of that you really that's the kind of that you really got to be on top of if somebody leaves some stuff in there, because now we have a group of folks, you know what I'm saying, and if it was left in there and it belonged to somebody else, everybody caught up in this situation right here. Alright, y'all come stand over there for a minute.
Oh, can I ask you one question?
Ask who?
What's the charges? Like you said, if it's under an ounce, there's charges, but just like
yes,
money.
It's a copy of charges.
Like tickets.
Yeah. You don't go to jail.
That ain't her.
Yeah, that's this is the.
This is size 11. This is 11.
I'm a 9. I'm a 10.
So that's the stuff that you saying was already in there? That's not your stuff?
Ty was charged with felony possession of cocaine, felony possession of THC, and misdemeanor possession of less than 1 ounce of weed. Young and Ace. In Houston, Texas, an officer conducted a traffic stop on an SUV after the driver failed to stop at a four-way intersection. The driver was unable to provide a valid driver's license, and he was placed under arrest. He was later identified as 26-year-old Keonta Bullard, aka rapper Young and Ace, and driving without a license would soon become the least of his worries. When officers searched his truck, they found 7 guns. The pendant on his chain says ATK. That group was alleged to be a violent drug gang. Advertising that he was associated with them wasn't going to earn him any favors with law enforcement.
How long you lived here in Houston?
I be in and out of here, so like I've been in and out of here for like 2-3 years, but I just be in and out.
Like back and forth?
Yeah.
So where do you claim residence? Where you from?
I'm from Florida, Jacksonville. Yeah, I'm from Duval. Yeah.
That's what that JKF is. Because when we ran, you came back. Are you claiming anything back in Duval?
What you mean?
Like gang? You in a gang?
No, I ain't in no gang.
They got you registered as a gang. That's what I'm trying to say. What you used to claim over there? Is it young E or young? That's what it came up with.
That was like my rap,
that was your rap
name, but we had fell out, you know.
Oh, that was a rap group.
Somebody signed a deal to everybody.
But what you claim? I see you got red. So see if you can do the gang interview behind his car, because that way I'm gonna try to talk to him without him seeing it and be like, oh no, okay. Hey, we're gonna do the doc. He's gonna go get this camera.
We're just gonna take a picture of your tattoos, man. So basically, it's not at the back.
It's gonna take what? Okay.
Yeah, we good after that. We just gotta go to the back. You can get the camera. We'll take a picture. Step back here.
Yeah, back behind this car. Yes, ma'am.
An officer attempted to verify the owner of the truck, but Bullard's passenger couldn't locate any paperwork. That opened the door for a full search of the vehicle.
Oh, I thought you were calling us for something. Oh, we need to get his insurance policy. He said it's in the glove compartment. Was that piece of paper that was right there? I thought there was a piece of paper. Okay. Are you from Florida as well, or are you from here? Okay.
I'm having a game right now. Everybody's pulling up. My chef is there.
I'm sorry. Yeah, he's got some things he's got to go through with us, and then we're gonna try to get y'all on the way. We're just trying to find if this ride has insurance. Okay. It's got a temporary tag, so we can't verify it. Is it in the center console by chance?
Kiki.
The rapper held out as long as he could by lying about what was in the vehicle, but the clock was ticking and he knew things could only go one way, with him in the back of the squad car headed to jail.
If you want to save yourself and everybody else a bunch of time and there really ain't nothing in that car, you can just give us consent to search it. But if you really want to hang on to it, the dog is right there like Clay Road and Highway 6. It's on the way here. Oh, it's about 2 miles that way. So we can chill here and wait for the dog. It's up to you. Is that what you want to do?
Whose ID? Okay. This is just the passenger's ID?
Yeah, just the front right.
You don't got the back seat?
Interviews, you look on interviews, they tell you like, it ain't no meaning. Like nobody know what it means. Everybody just come up with their own meaning, but it's not.
What's your rap name?
Ace.
Ace? Are you on like iTunes or SoundCloud or what? You're on iTunes? Okay.
Once the K9 unit arrived to inspect the vehicle, Youngin's game was over, and his passengers would have to answer some hard questions if they didn't want to sit in the cell too.
Everybody in the car, but turn around. Hey, do that alert on the side. I'm sorry.
Y'all gonna get a tap. Back for
I'm just gonna put your cell phone on top of this box.
Come on, name is Carla.
Hey, probably get a female.
Can you grab my phone?
I will. It ain't going nowhere. I won't let nothing happen to it, I promise.
Okay.
Hey, you don't believe me?
Huh? I need that phone.
I won't let nothing happen to it.
Especially if I'm going back to Florida.
I don't think you're going to be going back to Florida. What's your name? We haven't met yet.
Asia.
Asia?
Mm-hmm.
Asia, is there something in that car? Because obviously the dog says there is. Yeah, there's something in that car. And I know you might know what it is. Because you know if there's something found in that car, no one takes responsibility for it, everybody gets it. Okay? I'm going to give you an opportunity to clear yourself, clear your name, if there's something in that car that don't belong to you. Okay? Have a seat.
After 7 guns and drugs were found by the K9 unit, the situation was explained to the 26-year-old rapper, but he probably already knew what was up. He was already a convicted felon.
No, you stay in the car. I do have to read you your rights, okay? You don't have to say anything, I just need you to listen. All right? You gonna listen? All right. You have the right to remain silent. Anything that you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to an attorney. If you can't afford an attorney, one will be provided to you at no cost. You have the right to have this attorney present during any point in time and during any questioning by any law enforcement or prosecution. Okay, you have the right to terminate the interview at any time. You have the right to not answer any questions at any time. You understand these rights as I've read them to you? Okay. All right, go ahead, come on up. Right here at the back, please. Right here. That's Mo. Oh yeah, you got the list. Okay. All right, man. So obviously you're kind of aware of everything we found inside of the car now, right? You don't know what we found. Okay, so we found 3 weapons in the vehicle. Did any of those weapons belong to you?
No, sir.
No. Did they belong to the females? Well, they're in your car, right?
Got asked them though.
Okay. Well,
right though? I'm in the tank.
Yeah, you're detained. You're not free to leave. So, do you want to answer questions, or do you just not want to? You don't want to answer any questions at all? Okay, that's your right. You can get back in the car then.
He was charged with possession of a firearm by a convicted felon. Quando Rondo. In Savannah, Georgia, on November 4th, 2023, law enforcement officers were on the heels of a man suspected of trespassing. Taquian Bowman, better known as rap star Quando Rondo, was escorted out of a mall days before and was allegedly officially trespassed by a police officer. So when security spotted him and his entourage enter the mall, police officers were called to escort him out. When the officers attempted to explain why he needed to leave, he acted as if he had no idea why they were talking about him. Since there was a police record of him being trespassed, that excuse wasn't going to fly. but he stuck with it.
24 Delta 1, precinct 2 sergeant. We have a shot spotted call coming in from East West.
What? Man, ain't we just went through this the other day? That's crazy, bro. So you telling me that last time the police officer been up here, and he told me I was bad, and I wasn't. He filled out some paperwork for me to get banned. What I did? They about to give me the ban form.
Yeah, so just do the ban form. You just gotta sign it. You ain't gotta sign it, whatever you want to do. Now, once the ban form is done, you gotta remember that if you come back, and you could be arrested for criminal trespass, okay? Now, like I said, it's completely up to the mall. It's the mall making that call.
Man, the officer right here saying that the mall banning me, like, because they got a private establishment. I guess they just want to ban me. He right here, hold his thing.
Charlie 1.
He said, y'all cameras on, right?
Charlie 2.
It's, I had to be at like 6:30. He lied. I'm about to get the lawyer to get y'all cameras. He said that man just said this out his mouth. Back there, that man said.
You got your ID?
I ain't got my ID on me. What you need my ID for?
So we can put it on the ban form. So check it out. He's going to do a ban form. You ain't got to sign it, right? But because he's putting it on paper, that means, you know, you've been put on notice that you can't come back. So if you do come back and they call and they want to prosecute and press charges, then you'll be arrested for criminal trespass. Okay?
I understand.
All right, check it out. Listen to me.
Hey, Daddy. He got banned from the mall because somebody with us was vaping. That's why he got banned. That's what the man just walked over here and said.
So check it out. Listen, you can go, but listen, we're still going to do the paperwork. Okay, so you're still being put on notice that if you come back, you'll be arrested, okay? But you ain't got to stick around and sign it if you don't want to, but the paper's still going to be done, okay?
They said that they banning me because somebody was vaping. I wasn't vaping. You know what I'm saying? I know how to handle this crap. What's up, y'all?
Luckily for Quando, the officers let him slide, but less than a month later, he was charged with federal gun and drug charges by the FBI. Rapper Glock 9. In Orlando, Florida, where on the evening of October 3rd, 2018, a patrol officer spotted two cars involved in a street race. Two Dodge Challengers were side by side, but that didn't last long. One quickly pulled ahead of the other, reaching a speed of more than 100 miles per hour. The trailing vehicle was clocked traveling more than 70 miles an hour, trying to catch up. The posted speed limit was 40 miles per hour. The officer lost sight of the lead car but caught up with the trailing vehicle and conducted a traffic stop. The driver of the vehicle was 18-year-old Jacavius Smith, also known as rap star Glock 9, and he was well known by law enforcement.
What's up, man? You got your license plate? Don't be racing.
I'm not.
You know you can't be racing that guy. I'm not going after him because he's flying, but...
No, I was racing.
You're doing 70 and 45, man. I ain't going to give you a ticket, so relax, okay? Everything good with your license?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, let me check it. I'll be right back, dude, okay? Brother, step out for me. You can leave that in there. You got your weapons in there? No. You phone?
15.
Come back here.
10 out of 8. Victor, Bravo Mark.
No. Why did you get arrested? You on probation? You got a warrant? Why are you getting arrested? You just know how to search people. I don't want you next to the car because I don't know what they got.
The 18-year-old was no stranger to police custody, and he treated the arrest as just any other day at the office. He had an active warrant for his arrest, and a search of his car made his situation far worse, but he acted like it was no big deal. His passengers did the same.
Whoever's next. What else? No weapons in the car, right? No guns, nothing like that. Excuse me. What happened?
don't know. I just showed up as a backup. So I just showed up as a backup. Just from what I can observe, there's shake all over the floorboard. So we're gonna search the car. Shake, marijuana shake. But we ain't here for a little bits of weed. So we ain't here for a little bits of weed. So if there's a little bit of weed, like we ain't taking nobody to jail over the shake. But we are gonna search the car because of it.
What's the stage name? I haven't got anything on you. Do you have ID on you? Where at? You don't got none? Nothing on you, or you just?
Do you have anything
okay.
with your name on it?
Charlie 14 off 1050. Florida Golf Charlie Lima Echo 92. OT and Lee on a gray Honda utility 110.
One of the passengers, Jeremiah Robinson, also had a warrant for his arrest. He tried to help Jacavius by claiming that a stolen Glock pistol found in the car belonged to him. Do you think the officers believed him?
Let's go right here.
That's my gun, though. That was in my seat. I put it right there.
He was driving with it right under his right arm.
That's my gun, though, so I ain't gonna lie to you. That's mine. I put it under the seat. That's not that's mine.
Well, you can have the gun, but he's getting charged for it.
Robinson is also 1054 up here.
Jeremiah Robinson.
And that's not your stuff.
You got a warrant, dude? I don't know. They just.
So I got a warrant.
I'll let you know in a second.
I got a warrant, so I just got out, sir.
You got a warrant. Jeremiah Robinson?
Jeremiah Robinson. What's the middle name on it, sir?
Whatever you gave her. What's your date of birth?
It came over your driver. What I was gonna say to you, sir, I'm trying to tell you that's my gun too, though. That's my gun. That
Smith?
That's never the warrant. Is that a J's? Is that a juvenile one or adult one?
You're an adult.
But that have to be a juvenile one because I just turned 18, July 14, and I just got out. And I was in when I turned 18, and I just got out. I have not been judged.
When did you get out?
I got out August 10th.
Just like 2 months ago, dude.
Yes, sir. But I'm trying to tell you that's my gun.
They could turn a warrant on you overnight, man. Right?
The officers were ready to transport the young rap star to jail, but they needed to make sure he wasn't hiding anything. He admitted that he had a bag of marijuana in his underwear. When the officers pulled it out, it was a full ounce.
We just don't want that something happens where your hands fall out.
Nah, I was trying to tell her like, no, I swear to God, ain't nothing in my hand, I ain't gonna do nothing. So that's what you got. On my mama, I just trying to get it.
Just trying to reach it.
Yeah,
that's fine. I don't want something to happen in front of that girl. And she's all right. So that's all I'm pulling you over here for. Can you reach it?
Nah, I can't. Nah, that's why I asked you to take on one. I ain't gonna run over. You can hold my arm and all, like military style, like up in the position.
No. All right.
Nah,
I'll say we cool with you, but
so y'all too highly know who I am. It ain't even look fun.
I didn't know who you were. The main thing. Go ahead. Just put it up on top of the car when we get it. I thought you had like a little bag or something. Anything. In all fairness, we didn't know it was you. You're in a rental car, so. But I appreciate you being cool with us. Appreciate wanting to find that at the jail, alright? It's a much bigger deal there. Is that inside of your underwear? No, I'll come back this way.
Glock 9 was charged with possession of a firearm by a convicted felon, carrying a concealed weapon, grand theft, possession of marijuana, and possession of more than 20 grams of marijuana while carrying a firearm. He was released the next day after he posted a $5,400 bond.